Welcome back to the Weekly Recap. I'm your host, Space Guy. You might know me from the Weekly Recap, but enough of that. Let's get into some news. Streamer iShowSpeed has stated that after he visits every country on Earth, he plans to stream from space. Honestly, with all the stuff that he's accomplished in his life, I don't think this is out of the realm of possibility. LEGO has revealed a brand new upscaled Darth Vader minifigure. The set will be released in June, have 1,028 pieces, and cost $100. This thing is ugly and costs a fortune. It'll look perfect next to my Labubus and Balenciaga trash bags. We got our first look at Critters, an entirely AI-generated movie written by James Lamont and John Foster, who previously wrote Paddington in Peru. How on earth do you fall off in such a horrible way? Jeez. Pokemon-themed Pop-Tarts are being heavily scalped, to the point where there is no stock in some stores. Can Pokemon scalpers please just, stop? Please? You guys are insufferable. Oh my god. Black Panther has been revealed as a fighter in the upcoming Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls video game. But there's a twist. The Black Panther in this game is actually Shuri this time around, which I think is a nice change of pace. Let's see what people online think. That's what I thought. A fight recently broke out at Universal Studios Hollywood this week. During the squabble, the Megatron mascot stayed entirely in character and laughed while watching the incident unfold. Are we sure this isn't the real Megatron and just a mascot? Because this is absolutely something the real Megatron would do. The Church of Scientology has stated that the speedruns taking place in their buildings are hate crimes. Yeah, sure, buddy, keep telling yourself that. The Met Gala happened this week. I don't care! The Met Gala is stupid! All it is just famous people showing up to a building in the stupidest outfits anyone has ever seen, and all the news outlets act like it's the second coming of Christ. It's all just, oh, did you see the Met Gala this week? Yeah, Drake showed up dressed up as a Rubik's Cube and then fell down a staircase, and Kendrick showed up in a tuxedo with propellers on his shoulders and started kicking Drake in the ribs. Oh, I almost fainted, shut up! Shut up! Nobody cares! Shut up! Xbox's collaboration with Microsoft Copilot has been canceled. Xbox CEO Ashish Sharma has stated that, quote, Xbox needs to move faster, deepen our connection with the community, and address friction for both players and developers, end quote. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Man cereal, a cereal marketed towards men, hit stores this week. The cereal has basically nothing on the packaging, and is probably something you'd see Andrew Tate market on his crappy podcast. To be honest, he probably already has. The series finale for The Boys will premiere in theaters on May 19th. Seeing as AMC is premiering both The Boys and The Amazing Digital Circus, I think it's safe to say that you will have to wear a hazmat suit to most AMC theaters from May to July. Just saying. Scientists have discovered a planet with an atmosphere that smells like urine. August 12, 2036. Earth has become nearly uninhabitable due to humanity's refusal to stop using ChatGPT. The head of NASA has made a statement about the plan to transport the people of Earth, to Mars. People all around the world, I would like to apologize in advance. It has come to my attention that relocation to Mars is out of the realm of possibility. However, we have a better alternative. Everybody, we will now be moving to the piss planet! Get on board the rockets, people! Come on, time to waste it! The latest issue of the Dynamite Comics Ben 10 series mentions Freddy Fazbear. Matthew Lillard has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. We don't know who he's playing yet, but I think I have an idea. Superman, come on! We need to stop Brainiac from destroying Metropolis! I can't do it, Lex. He's too powerful, even for me. Like, I think I can help with that. Shaggy? Like, zoinks, dude, this'll be too easy. Finally, another city to add to my collection. Wait, what's that? Oh god, oh no! Musk has accidentally revealed that his mother's Twitter account was actually his alt account, and that he just constantly pretends to be his old mother so that he can praise himself constantly. What a loser! A Taco Bell employee in Florida has been arrested for shooting customers after they used water cups to refill their soda. Everything I hear about that restaurant is a horror story. Joe Jones, the inventor of the Roomba, has revealed Familiar, an AI-powered companion designed to resemble a dog. For more information on the subject, we interviewed the robot dog.
It's cold. So cold. Feed me.
Thank you for the interview. Now, let's move on before I lose the ability to sleep at night. Nintendo has revealed a new Star Fox game. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! It's a remake of Star Fox 64. This is the third remake of Star Fox 64 to be released. We are stuck in an endless loop of Star Fox 64 remakes. Netflix has announced a new Ghostbusters series. Sorry, my washing machine just stored an entire suitcase of crack. Netflix has announced a new Ghostbusters series. We know absolutely nothing about the series other than it's Ghostbusters. The Roblox horror game Pressure got taken down for a short amount of time this week after its creator was revealed to have done really, really bad things that I do not wish to get into right now. Anyways, the game, unfortunately, came back, but not before a fan tweeted this masterpiece out to the world. Everyone, today is the day. Pressure's been deleted. I am typing this with my hands shaking and at the verge of tears. And the game suddenly got deleted on me. Pressure had one hell of 2 years, and now its funeral came. Goodbye, Pressure. Funerals would be so good, I would be forgetting who died. Could you shut up, please? I'm in the middle of something. Joe Russo has gone on record saying that in the MCU, Uncle Ben's death wasn't Spider-Man's fault, and that he died on accident, not because of Peter's failure to act. Hey Fred, give me a Spider-Man with extra powers and suit design. Extra powers and suit design. But hold the self-sufficiency. Hold the self-sufficiency. And hold the guilt over Uncle Ben's death. Hold the guilt of... Hey, Jimmy, give me a Spider-Man with nothing! Nothing? David Attenborough turned 100 this week, and thus was no longer able to play with Legos. In response to this conundrum, Lego upped the age limit on their boxes from 4 to 99 to 4 to 100 plus, specifically for Mr. Attenborough. A sequel to the horror film Popeye the Slayer Man has been announced. Personally, I am super excited for this. As we all know, the first Popeye the Slayer Man film won Best Picture at the Oscars, and is widely considered by critics to be the greatest movie ever made. If the sequel lives up to the original, I think we'd have another masterpiece on our hands. Online nerdcore artist The Stupendium has announced their own game company titled Stupendium Softworks. No games have been revealed for the studio yet, but I really like The Stupendium, so I'm really excited! Heave, lads! Ho, lads! Forget the comforts of home here at home, man! We've lost so much since we first started. Our hearts cold, our weak cold-hearted. So break day alone to your foreman, that the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm. Essex Street, between Delaney and Riverton in New York City, will now officially be codenamed Jack Kirby Way. This is a wonderful way to honor an amazing comic book artist from the Big Apple, so I love this. We got our first look at the Batman Part 2 via camera tests, showing that the film will take place during the winter. The film is slated to come out on October 1st, 2027, a release date that I'm sure won't be delayed. A man cosplaying as Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen was seen beating up somebody for making inappropriate gestures towards underage girls. As someone who just started watching the show, I can wholeheartedly say that this is something that the real Yuji would absolutely do. Good job. Now kick him in the shins. Well, that's it for this week's weekly recap. Tune in next week for... It's like a tongue twister, dude. Well, that's it for this week's weekly recap. Tune in next week from the one-take wonder over here. Well, that's it for this week's weekly recap. Tune in next week for more weeks. This is Space Guy, signing off.
Join my Discord server. Also, thanks to Oil for doing the voice of the weird robot dog thing. Yeah.